The Government of Wales, a nation within the United Kingdom, has a white paper entitled Ending Violence Against Women, Domestic Abuse and Sexual Violence. We welcome the initiative to end or reduce any violence, but the current white paper is deeply flawed in its approach to domestic abuse. The white paper is founded on a radical political agenda that connects and stereotypes all men, and only men, with violence and domestic abuse, and that women are only ever victims. This does not take into account the fact that 97% of men do not fit this profile, and there is a well-established and expanding body of evidence-based research and proven practice that shows both women and men can bear responsibility for and suffer from domestic abuse. Domination is a key factor in domestic abuse, and the broad tendency is for intimate adult relationships to be dominated by women. Professor Martin Fiebert of the California State University in America has researched and summarized 572 respected and scholarly international studies into domestic abuse that collectively cover 371,600 people. His findings are that women are as violent or even more violent than men in intimate adult relationships. The National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children in the UK reports that 32% of phone calls to its childline complained of physical abuse by mother, 31% by father. Research in America shows that some 40% of domestic abuse is bidirectional, that is, where both parents are abusive to each other. Erin Pitsey, the founder of the first ever refuge for women, came to similar conclusions as a result of her extremely intense and hands-on experience with women in her care, and she has already signed our petition. We will continue to put children at risk and disadvantage, and will not stop domestic abuse unless we acknowledge that most, 3/4, of the men and women who are abusive were abused or witnessed abuse as children. And also boys and girls are at 3 times the risk of abuse when both parents are involved in abuse. The white paper creates inequality, discrimination and exclusion in a way that is wholly incapable of addressing the diversity and complexities of domestic abuse in adult intimate relationships. Radical politics creates institutional abuse of boys and men and is also patronizing to women and potentially denies women access to the services and support they may need, in particular those caught up in female domestic abuse in the lesbian, gay, bi and trans communities. This damaging radical political agenda is set to be used as a precedent for other governments in the UK and elsewhere. Please join with Erin Pitsey and sign our petition now. Our petition is open to all, no matter where you live in the world. A postal petition will ensure your details are not published. Find out more on the Welsh Assembly's petition website and at healingmen.wordpress.com. Please sign our petition for our children, our children's children, and help stop the cycle of domestic abuse. Please sign our petition now. Thank you.